And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. We'll watch the Washington Wizards as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the 76ers, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Sarr out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's McCollum at the point. And for the Bucks, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Manning the backcourt, it's Porter and Trent Jr. And it's Turner in at the center. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the play. The main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, being all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Three-pointer, no good. Middleton outside. Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's McCollum. George outside. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Porter pulls it in. Here's Milwaukee to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket on the night. McCollum, the pass to Sarr. It's George on the wing. There's McCollum with the three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Porter. Turner, a screen on McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Turner, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound in the bucket.
Pass to George. From downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Kuzma outside. Up and over McCollum. It's Kuzma with the miss. For Washington, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. It's Middleton on the wing. George sets a screen. Middleton, no good.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Trent from long range. Offensive rebound. Here's Kuzma. No good with a jumper from the wing. Wizards trail by 6. McCollum with it. Now Porter defending. Pass to Sarr. And here's Middleton. Over Kuzma. Washington again can't hit.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching to over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Now here's McCollum. No made baskets yet. From deep, Sarr. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And he lobs it up top. Turner, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Porter. And the bucket is good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And defensively, they really limited their opponent's field goal percentage. Top 5 in that category. They do a great job of communicating at that end.
And the three-point percentage you referred to, they put so much pressure on opponents with their shooting. They'd stretch a defense way beyond the three-point line. On defense, the Bucks. Left side, Coulibaly. Pass to George. Now here's Coulibaly. George with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. McCollum's shot is off.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Coulibaly. Still without a bucket. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo up top. The 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Trent. To the paint. The ball's knocked loose. And they're pushing it up to get back on track. And there it is for him.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Nice shot by Turner.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
The Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. George, no good. So it's Milwaukee now. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by George. Antetokounmpo's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Sarr passes to McCollum. Here's Coulibaly. And George with the jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Pass to Kuzma. And that one hits the back iron. Wizards trail by 4. That one's good for 2. George has got 6 points.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Porter against McCollum. Porter the pass to Kuzma. No good on the triple.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Pass to Sarr. The three ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. The floater, and that one's good. Porter's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Beautiful teardrop from Porter Jr. That's really tough to stop.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first meeting of the season. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Prince comes in for Kuzma. Rollins, he's checked in for Trent. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. A big group substitution here for Washington. Kispert's checked in for George. Whitmore comes in for Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in for McCollum. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Whitmore. Fires for 3. Carrington no good. Inside. Down low. Antetokounmpo up top. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's stumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the 3, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Bucks leading by 6. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo for 3. Anthony. Sarr pulls it in. Washington shooting just 21% in the first quarter. Now here's Carrington. No points so far. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Wizards making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Back to Anthony. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
And here's Kispert from the arc. It's hauled in by Rollins. The Bucks leading by 8. And he's going for the oop here. Outside Carrington. Here's Johnson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what you get with Johnson. He is always hunting for good looks.
Pass to Rollins. Here's Anthony. Here's Prince. Whitmore defending. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
To the middle. Here's Portis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
It's intercepted. And there's the drive. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And another miss by Washington. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Cole Anthony out there with A.J. Green. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Prince in at small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And it's Coulibaly missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Turner. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Champagnie, the pass to George. Takes a three. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Turner. Now Green. There's the triple. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Riley. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
George scanning the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Prince will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Picked by Prince. Anthony finds Prince. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 13.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
McCollum against Anthony. Inside. Here's Portis. It's rebounded by Washington.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And it's Coulibaly missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Portis. That one's wide left. The Wizards trail by 13. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid. He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And he lobs it up. George with a steal. Pass to McCollum. Fader on the way. Good. McCollum's got his first basket.
Gotta love how McCollum hunts down his shots, always looking for his next bucket.
Anthony up top. McCollum defends. They get it back. And that one's good. Green. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
There's McCollum with the 3.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And there's Green on the assist by Anthony. And it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Brian?
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
George outside. Back to McCollum. Coulibaly with a screen on Anthony. Tipped. Left block shot on the way. And Coulibaly finishes it off. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Kuzma's checked in for Turner. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Branham misses. The Bucks leading by 14. Portis, the pass to Porter. Up and over McCollum. It's rebounded by Washington. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Branham. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 9 rebounds now. Outside Porter. Pass to Kuzma. Trent from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Trent's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Wizards trail by 17. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to McCollum. Releases. It's hauled in by Portis.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Outside Porter. McCollum pulls it in. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Sarr with a screen on Trent. McCollum, pass to Sarr. Washington again can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-7 run. Kuzma outside. Trent from long range. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Wizards trail by 17. George outside. Back to Middleton. Banked it in off the glass.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Portis. It's rebounded by George. George has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Middleton. To the paint. Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Trent outside. Back to Porter. Kuzma for 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wizards trail by 13. Middleton from the outside. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here's Portis. He takes it in. And then Portis with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double.
Taking those long strides, Portis able to get a good shot off.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. And it's Rollins in for Green. And Washington will go for a different look here. Kispert's checked in for George. Whitmore comes in for Chris Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Carrington in for McCollum. The Wizards trail by 15. Outside Carrington. Outside Johnson. Over Porter. And another miss by Washington. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Let's go with a 3. It's Kuzma with the miss.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Back to Sarr. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. 3-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trent finds Kuzma. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Outside Carrington. Kuzma against Johnson. Kuzma, that's good.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half. Down low from 7 feet away. That one's good from Kispert on the assist by Whitmore.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Pulls it. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
It's plain and easy to see Kuzma has a solid jump shot. You've got to get out on him from there.
Now here's Johnson. Launches it. Gets the 3-ball to go. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Kuzma outside. Over Kispert. Again the miss by Kuzma. The Wizards trail by 14. To the middle. Lets it fly. And again it's Washington.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Antetokounmpo outside with the drive. And Giannis with the jam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Washington Wizards.
When your offense is too predictable, that allows other teams to anticipate and turn you over.
I agree with that in principle, Shaq. But even when they have tried to do different things, they've given the ball away.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Washington, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Bobby Portis in his bag in this one.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And the Wizards with possession here. They trail by 14. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. Bilal Coulibaly out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Sarr, then there's George, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Kuzma for 3. Fires in the triple. Kuzma's got 7 points.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his 3-point shooting.
Pass to Middleton. Over Kuzma. Middleton, no good. The Bucks leading by 15. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are 2 very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
5 on the clock. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Kuzma against Middleton. There's a screen by Turner. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Off target from 3-point range.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Back to Middleton. Over Trent. Washington again can't hit.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Middleton. Back to McCollum. Koulibaly with a screen on Porter. From deep, Sarr. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Washington. George has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. 3-pointer is up. Middleton, the rebound by Turner.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Pass to Porter. That 3's off the mark. Wizards trail by 15. Middleton passes to McCollum. And here's Sarr. Back to McCollum. And he lays it up and in. McCollum's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by George. George has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Middleton with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Sarr. Uses the glass on the layup. Sarr's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Cole Anthony comes in for Porter Jr. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Miles Turner, 3rd.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
That one drops for him.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got a 9-point lead. Turner, a screen on George. Here's Antetokounmpo for 3. Anthony. Antetokounmpo, pass to Turner. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Sarr. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And finished off by Sarr.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Bucks leading by 8. Here's Anthony. Pass to Trent. Here's Turner. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And stolen by Anthony. To the paint. Out on his own on the break. Anthony against McCollum. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Down low. Portis against George. Portis, the pass to Turner. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
McCollum outside. Back to Koulibaly. 4-3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. George with a steal. It's stolen. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Sarr. It's rebounded by George. Wizards trail by 10. It's Sarr with a drive. And finished off by Sarr.
Big man coming through. I love seeing Sarr punch it home like this.
Anthony, the pass to Trent. Portis with a screen on Coulibaly to the inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Rollins, he's checked in for Trent. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Champagnie, he's checked in for Sarr. Kispert comes in for George. Whitmore's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in for C.J. McCollum. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Turner. Here's Portis. Kispert grabs a miss. Wizards trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Champagnie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Champagnie's got 5.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Portis. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Tell you what, Portis has been so focused on the offensive end, doing all he can to rack up points.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Rollins. The 3. The rebound by Riley.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Carrington. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. And it's now only a 5-point Bucks lead.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
There's a screen by Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Pass to Champagnie. Outside Carrington. And it's off from three-point range. Milwaukee leading by 7. Turner passes to Anthony. The 3 from Prince. It's rebounded by Washington. Fires the 3. Here's Kispert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Carrington. And the 3 off target. The Bucks shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Portis. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Carrington. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Portis gets the bucket. Portis has got 6 points in the quarter.
When you keep your eyes up, good things tend to happen. Excellent pass ahead.
And here's Whitmore. Oh, deflected. Portis with the steal. Pass to Turner. Outside Whitmore. And stolen by Anthony. Here's Prince. Whitmore defending. And yep, it's good. And now it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Champagnie from deep. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Turner, covered by Carrington. Here's Rollins. The offensive rebound.
Excellent positioning by Portis, setting himself up to save that play.
Pass to Champagnie. For 3. It's hauled in by Rollins.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The 11-footer. Kispert grabs a miss. Wizards trail by 11. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Rollins. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Manning the backcourt, it's Porter and Trent Jr. Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Green in at the three. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
From the arc, Washington with a rebound. Sarr's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to McCollum. And here's George, defended by Kuzma. Washington moving the ball around. And it's Coulibaly missing.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Back to George. Now Johnson fires from deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And you gotta love how decisive this rookie Johnson is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Trent with it, picked up by Coulibaly. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The Bucks leading by 7. Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. Washington has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Green against McCollum. Here's Coulibaly. Off the mark there with a 3.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Trent with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo, bam!
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Coulibaly. Takes the 3. Washington again can't hit.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Kuzma outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists tonight. Wizards trail by 12. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Coulibaly with a screen on Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Coulibaly.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Crossed up the D perfectly. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
For 3, George. Kept alive by Washington. Here's Sarr. Oh, a special move before that shot. Sarr's got 14 points here in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Green with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Trent for three. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Pass to Johnson. Sarr with a screen on Green. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Trent. Here's Milwaukee. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Antetokounmpo for three. Offensive rebound. And the shot's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Middleton is checked in for Johnson. Pass to Coulibaly. Now here's Middleton. There's the three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Puts up a three. Another miss by Antetokounmpo.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George finds McCollum. Back to George. Now here's Sarr. Antetokounmpo covering. Shoots from the right block. Shot's good by Sarr.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Pass to Porter. And here is Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Washington. Coulibaly's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Fires the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Pass to Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 14-point game. Six to shoot. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Sarr.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
Deflects the pass. McCollum with a steal. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo with it. Pass to Turner. On the wing, Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 10. McCollum, the pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Antetokounmpo against George. Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Carrington, he's checked in for Washington. McCollum against Porter. Trent outside. Here's the three. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
A guy you've got to take seriously from beyond the arc. Trent Jr. loves to knock it down from range.
McCollum into the lane. And he gets it to go.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Kuzma against Middleton. It's Kuzma with the miss. Wizards trail by 11. Outside Carrington. Shakes him. Yes, sir! Count it!
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Outside Kuzma. With the shot. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
From deep. It's money from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
From downtown, and he nails it.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Porter, the three is off. And Washington shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Middleton looking around. Ooh, the three doesn't go. And the Bucks shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bucks.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And so this win marks their first victory of the day. Power it home!
Oh, wow! This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Porter fires! Rebounded by Sarr. Here's McCollum. Takes a three. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it for this